Mum's the word. The Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers is here to brighten your day and lift your spirits with our unique take on all things motherhood. We're real-life friends, a special group comprised of women from across the globe who've chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Our mantra is radical acceptance and the necessity to check your ego and self-interest at the door. Keep calm and hold my prosecco, ladies. I hereby call this meeting to order.
He's just so pretty.
It's like hanging out.
Oh, he's like the thorn between two roses.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're listening.
We are. Are we in?
We're in.
Happy episode 41, everybody.
Yay!
Huzzah! Oh, yay. Oh, this is so exciting.
It is.
And how's your tipple? How's your
Oh, I can't wait to
sparkling?
try this. Let's give it a go.
What is it? Is it
That's
prosecco?
very nice. So this
That's
is
gorgeous. Wanna try
a
it?
German sparkling from Cockburns of Leith, which is on Frederick Street.
It is lovely. I love
It's
it.
really nice. Do you want to try some?
Cockburns of Leith on Frederick Street.
Yes, that's correct.
Oh, it's
So
gorgeous.
they've moved.
Well, I think there's a couple of different locations. But they were very, very knowledgeable,
Ooh, that's
very
very
helpful.
quaffable.
It is quaffable,
It's
isn't it?
lovely. It's a light sort of.
Really light.
nice.
So apparently it's prepared in the same like traditional method to champagne. So more similar to a cava or a cremant as opposed to a prosecco.
Yeah,
I really love it.
I really love
It's
it.
fabulous.
Really nice.
It's really nice.
think
It's
Sam
called
approves.
the Oliver Zetter, and it's German, and it's very nice.
Oh, cheers. I think
Cheers. I think Sam likes it too.
Ching, ching, ching.
Chin chin.
Yes.
He would say Solange va.
Yes,
on.
Langeva. That's right.
I love that you're so good and
Keeping it real.
practiced at saying that.
It's amazing how
Tammy.
you pick up when you're watching Outlander.
Aw, welcome. It's episode 41, girls,
Wow, so
Awesome.
which is outrageous.
We're over 40.
We're over 40, which means, and I pointed this out to Heather earlier, we are rapidly approaching our 1-year anniversary of the podcast.
I know, I was just thinking that. I don't feel like we've been doing this every week for a year.
I know.
Nearly.
I know.
Have we sometimes done this?
April was our
April.
inaugural podcast.
Yeah, I can't remember when in April. Yeah.
It was before I ran the marathon. So I ran the marathon at the end of April. So I think we must have been like beginning of April.
Because we did have an episode.
We had an
didn't we?
episode, yeah. But honestly, like I just think this is amazing and I'm so proud of us.
I think that's so cool. Like, we haven't even rounded a year. And there's so many cool things that are happening right now. Like, we're doing so many interesting things, and we've met so many people locally, and we have, a fan base that's global. I mean, it's just awesome.
I
It's
just think
so
it's
exciting. It
I-
is.
I love that we've started our local collaboration.
Oh, we've started our local
We've got so many
collaborations.
projects in the mix.
Yeah, we do. We have so many good things coming up, and it's just super exciting. And we haven't even hit the festival season, which is coming.
I know. So I'm loving it. So cheers, well done us.
Yeah,
Cheers, cheers,
Huzzah.
cheers.
Yay. Well, oh my God, busy week, girls, book week.
It's World Book Week.
It's
So who knew about Book Week before, I don't know, maybe 3 days ago?
Yeah.
So this is just a UK phenomenon.
It is worldwide.
It
It is worldwide. However,
But dressing up?
Dressing up as well. However,
Really?
the UK moved it. It's around the world. It's usually done in April, and the UK moved it because of the Easter breaks.
Oh, right, because we get a long break.
Yeah, I never knew about this, though, until I moved here.
Yeah, me
it was
neither.
not
Yeah, I
something
didn't
that
know
was
either.
done
No.
in the nurseries. I mean, I didn't have
And I taught in the
school
US,
to
and I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
I don't remember my daughter doing it when she was in primary school.
It might be a newer. kind of. I know in the U.S. though they do the 100 years thing because
They do.
I get lots on my feed about not 100 years, 100 days of school.
100 days of school.
They all dress up essentially like they're 100 years old.
Yeah,
they dress up
they
like very
celebrate
old
the
people.
100th
Which is very
Colonialist.
cute as well. Yes.
100th day.
Like historical characters?
No, just
Or
like they're super
little
old.
old grannies.
Just like their grannies.
Can you imagine if the children were dressing up as historical?
Yeah, which is a different.
Today I'm going as you.
I can
looking like
argue
an
the
old
book-
lady.
Yeah.
Well, one of my students, when
So boring.
we had a theme to a dressing up day where they all had to come as like their house decided on a theme. And Mulberry was the house, and Mulberry decided we're going to be Mulberry mummies.
Oh my
and
goodness.
one of the girls came
Was
dressed
this at
as
a
her
school
mom.
in Chelsea by the any chance?
Yes, it was.
The Mulberry
Mummies,
mummies.
as in like most of the kids came like a mummy, you know, like dressed in bandages. But there was one little girl that came dressed as her mother, and I knew her mom really well. And when the minute she walked into my classroom, I was like, "That's
I want that
amazing."
bag.
And yes, I want that bag.
Someone
It was
they could dress
perfection.
up as us someday.
Yeah.
The
As
Edinburgh
us?
Society and for unapologetic
I mean,
imperfect mothers.
yeah, absolutely. I want to be an imperfect mother for Halloween. Oh wait,
No,
I'm
someone
already
could be
that.
us.
Yes.
I don't need to dress up for that.
I love that.
I woke up like this.
I don't think my daughter would sign up for that, by the way. No.
So are we making costumes? Like I basically.
I bought a trench coat
There you go.
Oh.
So
on Vinted for £3.
Amazing.
Very proud of it.
Oh.
I love
And I
that.
had just enough time because I had 6 days.
for
Is one of
shipping.
your kids going as Inspector Gadget?
No.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Mrs. Trunchbull
Gadget.
from
Oh.
Matilda.
Awesome.
Yes.
Amazing.
And then another friend is going as what's Amanda something other, the little girl with the pigtails that Mrs. Trunchbull throws around the.
Amanda
So they're
Thrall.
yes, they're going as a pair, which is cute.
That's super cute.
That's very
That
cool.
is cute,
Yes.
yeah.
Amanda
I know who that is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thrip. Amanda Thrip. I had to get into my voice when I'm reading it because I'm reading Matilda to Amy just now.
But
Amazing.
you know when it's like 6:30 in the morning and your child's like, I need this, I need this, I need this. And you're like, oh, yeah, of course, World Book Day, I get that. And then you're like, you do the math and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
that's next week.
But at least your children tell you like
Yes.
a week in advance.
Is
My
it
children.
this Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday.
Yeah,
this
this
Friday.
Oops.
I will post that on the
The chat.
Do it Friday morning.
reminder.
Send all the parents
we're
into panic.
Well, so the first year we were here, I didn't get the memo.
Yeah.
I did not, and so I failed on World Book Day. I actually no, sorry. I think I actually did well because I took a pizza box.
That's
Yes,
right.
you did.
Pizza box.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
was
son was
great.
a pizza and there was a book about pizzas and dragons, and so he wore a pizza box on his head, and it
Amazing.
actually was hysterical.
Amazing.
Yeah, I bet you was pretty popular that day.
It was a hysterical costume, but I was not ready. I didn't understand. I didn't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The first year is all like what's going on? Did you ever have Crazy Hat Day here?
No.
'Cause that reminds me of that.
No, I
Did you
don't.
not have that growing
No,
up?
we never had
No.
At
crazy
camp
hat
every
day.
year we'd have the Crazy Hat Day and we'd do all sorts of
No.
people
Interesting
would
things.
glue all sorts of things together and
All this
you've
pressure.
missed out.
Like an Easter bonnet.
Yes.
We do the
But
Easter
yeah,
bonnet
but you
thing,
make these-
but Easter themed,
What's
obviously,
all this
rather
pressure?
than crazy.
So World Book Day.
I don't feel any pressure.
If it makes
Because
you feel any better,
my
I
son
hate it as a
refuses.
teacher as well.
Oh, you're
like
lucky.
I hated it as a
Yeah.
mom. I hated it as a teacher because it was like, oh my god, now I've got to do book. Like I've got so much to fit in because it's right after half term. But now I've got to fit in World Book Day activities as well.
Did you have to wear
Huzzah.
something as a teacher?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
And we had a theme as a staff, so I always had to dress up.
That's
like,
awful.
As part of the theme.
well, at least they gave you a theme to work with.
Yeah, but then you have to get the
suppose.
costume.
Well, it depends what the theme
That's
is.
true.
We did do Roald Dahl
Very true.
characters,
Hearts
once,
and
and I
Nickers.
dressed up as the Grand High Witch. That was
Oh,
fun.
I love
Yeah.
that.
That was really good fun.
Is that from The Witches by any
Yes.
chance? Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Love the
fabulous.
movie.
I
That was really
started
good fun.
reading that to my son
That is
a
a
few
great
years back.
Isn't it great?
Yeah, no, he couldn't finish it. We couldn't finish it. It
The
was
book
too
is
scary.
scary.
Yeah.
It is
It's a brutal
scary,
book.
and it doesn't.
Roald Dahl is dark.
Yes.
Oh,
He
absolutely.
is dark.
Absolutely. We're gonna talk about that today because we're gonna talk a lot about Matilda.
Yeah.
Because shout out to the Edinburgh Playhouse. We're back
Yeah.
at the Playhouse this week to see Matilda the
It's
Musical.
so exciting. It would just feel so just happy to be back. It was such a wonderful experience when we got to see the
Yes.
Friends the musical, and another chance to be invited back. And it's Matilda. It's it's kids. It's just fabulous. It's
I know,
just
I'm so
it's so
excited.
exciting, and they're having a proper run.
Yes. A huge run. It's like the 4th to the 22nd.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be so much fun to see this. I'm really excited to.
Well, I'm such a huge fan of Matilda the Musical. It was one of my favorite shows that I produced when I was teaching and put on with a group of kids. It was so much fun. And the music is fabulous. The songs are great. And they're so silly.
The songs are fabulous.
And there's something really awesome about, a group of children that you're teaching singing the words, "We are revolting children." And you're just sitting there going, yes, you are. "My mummy says I'm a miracle." Uh-huh, I bet she does. "I'm a miracle." Uh-huh, "I'm a miracle." Uh-huh. Yeah. And this is where we are. This is how we got here.
But I love when there's children's books or movies or whatever where you can be really into it as a parent and you don't feel like they've asked me to watch this and I cannot stand it.
Yeah.
You know,
100%.
we've all been there.
Yeah.
But with
Yes.
Matilda, it's different. It's like you do enjoy it. You end up singing.
Absolutely.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know about
Yeah.
you, but I read it in school as a kid.
Oh, no, I
So
didn't.
oh my god, it was one of the first novels that I read cover to cover in like days instead of it was the one that I could not put down. And I just absolutely loved it. I loved her as a character. I loved the parents. I loved Miss Trunchbull. I loved the magic. I just thought it was absolutely fabulous. And I really got into it. I could not put it down. And I kept getting in trouble at school because I was reading ahead. I'm like, well, I couldn't stop. I'm sorry. I needed to know what the second miracle was. And now I'm reading it to Amy, which is really good
Oh,
fun.
I love that. Full
Well, and
circle.
it's so cool. It's actually amazing timing that it's opening
Yes.
World Book Week or
Yes,
Day.
absolutely.
I mean, that's just
I know.
mind blowing.
So we've done our shout out to Cockburns
Yeah.
of Leith
Yeah.
for our wine. We've done we need to shout out the Mum Club of Edinburgh
Oh
today.
my gosh, yes.
So Heather and I got to meet Kirsty from the Mum Club in the flesh, which was super exciting. And the Mum Club is there's a bunch of different kind of franchises all over the country, and they basically are, they're like an agency where you can, go along to all these activities, but instead of it being baby focused or child focused, it's mum focused.
Yeah, it's about the mom.
Is that where I've seen the videos where the moms are at a long table and they
Yes.
might be breastfeeding, but they're all having a drink and
Yes.
it's very social?
Not while they're breastfeeding, though. Just
They might
drinking while they're
Well,
breastfeeding.
unless it's a Guinness, and then it is really good for you.
It is.
And it's
Yeah.
good for the baby.
In London,
Keep that milk
our
supply
NCT
up.
teacher said the best time to have a drink was while you were breastfeeding, because by the time it made it into your bloodstream, it would have been out again by the time you have your next feed.
Well, we're not. We're gonna
But
stay
we're not
out of this chat.
advocating. We're just saying.
know.
We're just saying.
just saying the optics on
just
that might be a bit shady.
We're just saying. But it was coffee. They were drinking coffee.
Yes.
Decaf.
Oh my God.
So
no,
it was
has to be the
juice,
full
But I
fact.
actually
Water. It was just water.
really spicy water. So I actually had some envy though when we were talking, because Kirsty was talking about how it's this amazing resource for moms to come and actually be seen by other moms, and just have a chat and have a chance to, show up with the baby, show up with the kids, and just be accepted in this environment, make new friends. And I didn't have any of that. I didn't have it. I mean,
We had baby groups, but we didn't have a group that was just for us.
We didn't
just
have
for moms.
that in the States either.
I didn't have that because I
No.
was in the Middle East.
No,
Of course,
of
yes.
course.
And then I left and came here when she was about 4 months old. Yeah, 4 months old.
So hard.
So you kind of, you don't know anyone. Yeah, I didn't have that either.
So tricky.
So
and
it's
did you have it, Ken?
I did join like a mother's group, but it wasn't a good fit. There was a lot of pressure to feed your baby
a certain way.
a certain way, and they made it. They just weren't the nicest group of mums, and it was really disappointing. And so me and two other mums formed a splinter group, and went and did our own thing. And we
Good for
just,
you.
the three of us
lovely.
just knocked about together when my firstborn was young, and we just hung out. And then I found my friendship group once my daughter started primary school. And also when I had my son, I never found a group when he was a baby either. And I never kept up with anyone from the
NCT.
No, it wasn't. And I refused to join the NCT because they were the ones who were really pushy.
They were very pushy, I agree.
From
it was the only one we had in London was the
the
NCT.
prenatal classes.
Yeah, the prenatal class.
Yeah.
They were really pushy, I agree. Mm-hmm. I told the girls a funny story about one of the dads from the NCT this morning.
You did. You did.
He basically in the chat about pain relief during labor, he said, "Now forgive me if I'm wrong, but haven't women been giving birth for thousands of years, and why are we suddenly trying to mess with it and change things?
Because it bloody hurts.
Back in the day, they would just grab onto a tree." I remember my husband kind of like whispering in my ear, "I want to tell him to stop talking, but I also want to see what happens."
Yeah.
Dead silence.
Ian would say the exact same thing. Like, this is going to be good.
Yeah.
The look on the faces of these women that were like 9 months pregnant plus, like 40 weeks plus pregnant, and this guy just, he was really young too.
That
He
is
was
called
probably
having no filter.
He was young.
He was really young, and he just kept talking, and all of us were like,
What did his
So
partner
who schooled
do?
him? Who
I'm
schooled
pretty
him?
sure- well, I don't know. Like,
Probably
everybody
the
just
person
kind
in
of went.
charge.
The nice thing was the NCT teacher just kind of went, "Huh? What? No. Moving on."
Should we go back to operating without anesthesia?
I know,
and
exactly.
painkillers as well?
But can you
Would
imagine?
you get a molar
Chloroformed.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Exactly.
Queen Elizabeth chloroformed when she had her?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what they used to
possible.
do
They
in
used
like
to,
the
yeah.
1800s.
Chloroform. I think
mean,
I would
as
choose
someone
that
who was
over
in labor for
natural
4
birth.
days, I would say yes, please.
No.
Yes, please.
Jeez.
Give me whatever you can.
But
Yes.
I mean, but this is why we need the mom group because
is why we need the
because
mom
there
group.
are dads like this.
Yes, and
This
there's people
day
like
and
this.
age.
And then you give birth and they're like, why aren't you the same as before?
But that's because their lives don't change.
I know.
Heather.
But that's why you need the mom group.
Yes.
Yeah,
The rest
they
of the moms,
understand.
No, do you know what? Their lives do change, and that's the problem.
yeah,
I think that's a
it's
huge
true.
problem for
Yeah,
a lot
it's
of
true.
men,
Yeah.
is that they're suddenly not,
Number one.
yeah. And some men cannot cope with that at all, and they become quite petulant.
It's
and, you know, and I think that is half the problem. But some men are great, some men not so great. I'm thinking that Sam Hewen would be great.
I agree.
No, but I think
I do agree with you, Kim. Sorry, I was a sidetrack.
but I just, this is why we need the mom group, because like you show up and you're like, I'm so tired. Like,
Yeah.
I'm exhausted. Like I haven't washed my hair for like a week.
Like-minded
I haven't
people.
brushed my hair.
Yeah.
Like I've made it here and I'm exhausted. You need to have that mom group.
You
Yeah.
do need that mom group. And Kirsty kept on, kind of reiterating the importance of that non-judgmental,
Non-judgmental.
network
Yeah, she was
of
saying
women.
I
that.
love that.
Yeah.
I wish we had it. I took to finding mothers in the street to be friends with me. One of my best friends when my older was a baby was literally like, we both had a buggy and we were crossing paths in the street and we were walking by ourselves and we're like, you have a baby, let's talk.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
turned out she lived like 3 streets away and just moved in. And
Perfect.
But you're
shit.
just
just
Yeah.
you want to have that
that's
mom.
literally what it came
Yes.
down to, like hunting people down at the playground.
That reminds me of when I was trying to
But
make
that's what you
friends.
do.
When I was moved to Boston, I sussed people
Yeah.
and I was like, So no, but you really want to have someone to talk to, like
Yes.
about real things that are happening to you, and because your husband's gonna, they listen, but they're not gonna,
They don't
hear you.
comprehend
they're
it
not
in the
gonna
same
take it all.
way.
Whereas you get the mom and you're like, oh, so
They're not experiencing it firsthand. It's an equally big life change for men, but it's
Traumatic,
different
yeah.
life
I don't know if
change.
it's equal.
Yeah, I don't know if it's equal either.
Do they have to go to the bathroom with a spray bottle?
No, but I mean, like their life being turned upside down and having a baby. I'm gonna say that's where it's different. They don't have a physical difference. They haven't had a baby. They don't have the hormonal changes. They just have different people living in their house.
Well, I remember like at the beginning when
They're just no longer top dogs.
When is this Airbnb guest gonna leave?
it's not babysitting. There's no one coming to take this kid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you know what? That's actually when you first realize that you're in charge of them
Yes.
24/7.
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
It is terrifying.
Yeah. Your
And you're
life
like,
is completely
oh.
different. And what I remember feeling is like, it's on me to keep this child alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
it is on me.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I remember bursting into tears when I had my daughter. I was walking down the road with my then husband and was pushing the buggy, and I just burst into tears and said, "We're never going to hold hands again. Someone's always going to have to push the buggy."
And it's true.
To be fair, my daughter was only a couple of weeks old, so I was right in the thick of the emotion.
Oh my
but
word. Oh my
No, but
word.
I remember I went back to the midwife after giving birth. And, she was like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how, like, happy are you? Or whatever. Like, a 1 is, like, totally unhappy and 10 is happy. And I was like, a 1? I had no one to talk to.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just, so this is providing a service.
Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah.
Amazing service.
Yeah. And you're going to you could make some friends that you could have for life.
oh, for sure.
Absolutely. And I
For
love
sure.
that she said, because I asked her what, if she had any advice for, for women. And she said, yeah, bring someone along with you
Yeah.
and come to these things.
Be open.
And I love
Open
that.
to friendship. Yeah.
Because, so many times, you come across people, we've talked about this before, Rebecca, where you just need that one friend that's like, I know you just want to sit on the sofa today, but we're going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to
Yes.
go.
We're going to go. You're going to
Brush your hair.
You're going to put on a clean t-shirt. And if you don't have one of your own, grab one of your husband's.
Or
and
put
we're
a
gonna leave the
cardigan
house.
over that stain.
Exactly.
That
Throw a gilet on. It'll be fine.
boy. And no one's going to care if you haven't washed your hair.
Yeah, and your clothes
Yeah.
are covered
Thank
with
God
food.
for that
Yeah.
spray-in shampoo.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Oh my God, it was a lifesaver.
Dry shampoo,
Dry
amazing.
shampoo.
I think I didn't brush my hair for like a week because I didn't have a brush.
I don't think I brushed mine for like a year.
I didn't have a brush. And I was like, I'm too busy. No one got me a brush.
Well, I remember my mother-in-law when, she was like, well, Alyssa,
Yeah.
you need to show your husband, that, like, as in her son, that you're struggling. Stop.
How do you show them that you're
Stop looking so well, like,
Put together.
well organized.
I didn't have that problem.
I never had a problem.
You and Wood sleep. And so, like, I was
Stop
like,
looking
he
so
was
good,
coming home.
Heather. No one ever said
And
that.
I would
Said no one.
I would like take the baby into the shower with me so I could be showered at least by the time my husband
Oh,
got
yeah.
home. She's like, yeah, you need to stop doing
Oh,
that.
you're sweet.
You need to stop. You need to let him know that you're struggling.
I had,
You
I
need
mean,
to.
No.
You need to.
you could see it for
I'd
me.
be like, here, honey, I need to shower.
and that's
Here's
when,
the baby.
And that's when I started doing that.
Yes.
I started being like, oh, you're home from work. Here. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Here, have this.
Oh, Lord.
I think that would have got me nowhere. To be perfectly honest.
Aww. And that's why you have us.
Yes.
Well, that's why
no,
you need
first
mom
time around.
friends.
Second time
You
around.
need your mom friends.
You need your mom
Yeah.
friends.
Sure do.
Oh my word. So we're gonna pivot. And
Yeah,
we're
let's
going
pivot.
to go
Pivot.
Thank you.
It's the gift that keeps giving, really.
I love that word.
Pivot.
We use pivot tables at work. Can you imagine
Pivot
the laugh
tables.
we have?
I'm still upset that I didn't make a video the day that we brought the Christmas tree up the stairs, because in an effort to save a tenner, we didn't pay for delivery. So my 13-year-old and I put the tree in the car, and we're climbing it up the stairs, and my husband comes down, and my 13-year-old is standing there going, "You need to pivot." And I'm like, "We need to be recording this is what we need. We need to be recording this. This is golden."
Did you and Alan not just start laughing
Yes,
immediately?
hysterically.
And did your eldest get it?
In the end, he
Yeah.
did, but it took him a minute.
Yeah.
It took him a minute, but it was dead funny. You need to pivot. Anyway, we're pivoting, And we're going to chat Matilda.
Oh, it's so
before
exciting.
there was Matilda the Musical, there was Matilda the novel.
Yay! Oh, it's such a good book.
Which I didn't realize was only written in like 1988.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not that old.
It's not
No,
that old.
'cause
Wow.
from when I was young, I think the first one I remember was Fantastic Mr. Fox
Yes.
and the Twits, which, by the way,
the
I
Magic
cannot
Finger.
read. No, I can't read it without nearly being sick.
I understand. Yeah, no, I get it.
It's so disgusting.
It is
gross.
disgusting.
Stuff with the
In their
the
teeth.
beard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the
It's
beard.
foul. I remember thinking it was foul, but I did enjoy it.
Well, you did say that Roald Dahl was actually really dark.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Matilda,
So
the
dark.
first draft of Matilda, the reason it took so long to publish is because he actually wrote two completely different versions. The first version being very dark.
She killed people with her magical power.
And
I'm making that up.
No, she was a villain. She was a
Yeah.
villain. And she
Who
wasn't
knew?
the sweet, misunderstood genius. She was actually a wicked, mischievous child who used her powers for evil. She eventually uses her telekinesis to help her teacher fix a horse race to solve his financial problem.
Well, this
No
is it. So
way.
you ever read Revolting Rhymes?
Yes.
So there
Yes.
is a storyline just like that. Another Roald Dahl book. My kids were
Revolting
obsessed
Rhymes
with
is
it.
great.
Yes.
But so she was actually using it for evil.
Yes.
And
Yes.
at the end of the story, she fixes a race.
In the end of the story, she dies.
Oh.
Oh
in
my
the
God.
first
For a
draft,
children's book.
she dies
Okay.
again. So
That's not Disney, is it?
No.
it wasn't until
Roald Dahl is not Disney. No, that film would never have been made
No.
or turned
No.
into a musical for children.
imagine?
No.
But you
So
know what?
it was the
enjoy-
publishers that were like, I think we need to pivot.
But I enjoy that.
And get some antidepressants.
Yes.
I love that, it's not perfect. You know what I
No.
mean? It's messy. And I love that about these books. But Matilda, it's messy. It's
is
not
messy.
pleasant.
And
It's not Enid Blyton.
No.
no, not at all.
Although
And
I do love Enid.
I love
Yeah,
Enid
true.
Blyton. And my father-in-law still has the letter that Enid Blyton wrote him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wrote a letter to Enid Blyton and she wrote him back.
That's
Which
nice.
is really cute. I think it's really cute. But back to Matilda. So Mr. Wormwood was actually based on a real person.
Ooh.
A well-known person in their local community. Could you imagine?
It's kind of like J.K. Rowling.
Yes.
Yes.
She does write about real people, and
Yeah.
it's in a very clear way. It's not, she's not embellishing it in a nice way.
No, not at
Yes.
all.
Yeah.
And I love that about, living in Edinburgh and driving around or walking around and being like, oh, I get where she got that from now.
Yes.
Yeah, she used to get things from gravestones, didn't
Yes.
she?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Names.
Absolutely. And like the bus that kind of like shrinks because it's going down the narrow roads. All you have to do is go through Stockbridge and realize, oh, that's where she got this from.
Yes.
But her characters, like she's
Yeah.
writing about people that she has encountered
Definitely.
in real life, and she's not, she's not making it out to be nice.
No.
It's not nice.
And it sounds like Roald Dahl did the same.
Yeah.
with this particular shifty character that was known in the community, yeah.
Wow.
But his kind of desire to write Matilda as being a very clever, bookish girl came from the fact that, in the 80s, it was very TV focused.
Yes.
And children were, reaching for the VCR or for the remote control rather than a book.
The VCR.
VCR. And he was really worried that it was going to be the end of reading for children, that they were just going to want to watch TV.
Also,
Yeah,
he made
I
her
remember
into a
going to rent videos,
Oh,
and we'd
yeah.
get in a
Yeah.
family fight
Heck yeah.
in the
Blockbuster.
video
In
store
Blockbuster Video.
because we've
Yes.
now got like 42 hours of videos that we've all picked out, and no one wants to give any of them.
No. Absolutely.
But that's-
Be kind, rewind.
Yes.
I think that's wonderful that he wrote about a girl who is reading books.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
agree.
wonderful, and that he makes her the heroine.
Definitely.
He changed his mind. She's no longer evil. That's yeah.
And a grateful, world thanks him for taking a more, shall we say, emotional approach to Matilda.
Yes. Yeah.
And, I will forever thank him for the character of Miss Honey because she's just heaven.
Oh, isn't she?
I
love
think she's
her.
a bit of a sap.
Oh, do tell.
Oh
Yeah,
my
I
gosh,
do.
and the Northern English woman for the win.
Okay, tell us.
She's a bit of a sook, isn't she?
Yeah, I just think she not being able to stand up for herself.
Yeah.
Really irate. I find it so irritating.
It is irritating. Her aunt. Yeah, she's not able
Aunt
to speak up to
Trunchbull.
her aunt.
Yeah.
She's getting squashed.
Yeah. It just annoys me.
You just wanted to pick her up by her boots.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Miss
happens.
Trunchbull for
It
her.
does happen.
It happens at the end.
Yeah, well, it happens eventually, but it's true that if you've been brought up under the thumb of someone so...
Powerful. Abusive.
Yes.
But I see where you're coming from.
Absolutely.
It's frustrating.
Yeah. Anywho's.
She had a 5-year-old that came to her rescue.
Yeah.
A magical
That's
one.
never happening in real life. Nope.
A magical 5-year-old who can use the power of telekinesis to get her house back for her.
Yeah. No.
And banish her mean, cruel aunt.
If you're drowning in a world of horribleness, the kid's taking you down because they're pushing on you.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. But yeah. So do you know which famous comedian brought Matilda to the musical stage?
The Aussie guy with the long hair
And
that?
the guy
and the mascara.
Who's that? Oh, who's that?
The guy that wrote the musical, he's a comedian. He does musical comedy songs.
So he worked
remember
with
his
the
name
Royal
now.
Shakespeare Company.
Very clever man.
Very clever man, very funny. His first name is Tim
Nope.
Minchin.
Minchin. He always said mescal, but it's
Minchin.
Minchin.
Tim Minchin. And he actually came up with the idea many years before. And while he was living in Australia, and he actually wrote to the Dahl family and asked for the rights of the book so that he could write this musical. And they originally said no. And rather than pushing it, he's like, well, I'm not going to put in all the effort of, actually writing this in full. I've pitched them an idea. They said no. So he just gave up. And he called it his lost idea. And then fast forward many years, and he was working for the Royal Shakespeare Company.
Wow.
And it was somebody from the Royal Shakespeare Company pulled him in to the meeting. I've got his name somewhere in here. But he actually said to Tim, so we've, decided at the Royal Shakespeare Company we would like to write a musical for Matilda. Have you read the book? And he's like, I should fucking hope so. I've already had that idea.
So who else had the idea?
I know, right?
A family member from the Roald Dahl family.
I mean, maybe. You never know.
Yeah.
But he's like, I should fucking well hope so. It was my idea first.
Yeah.
Which I think we could all relate to that moment.
Yeah.
You know, being approached by someone at work going, well, I've had this idea. What do you think?
Yeah. It sounds great. Will I get any credit? No.
Exactly. So anyway, they then had loads of meetings to avoid the Disneyfication of
Right.
the
You
story.
don't want it to, yeah.
Because they didn't want it to be Disneyfied. Because let's face it, it is a little dark.
It should be. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it shouldn't be all happy-go-lucky
No,
with,
it's not all happy.
cartoon mice
No.
running around.
Yes.
Because that would have been a really boring movie.
Isn't that what happened with Mary Poppins, essentially?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, because the book from Mary Poppins and Mary Poppins Returns is dark.
It is.
I had to stop reading Mary Poppins Returns because I got so frightened.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Children in a play. Oh, it was.
Oh.
It's the stuff of nightmares.
Honestly.
And it did give me
yes.
nightmares. I mean, just for clarification, I was only 10 when I started reading
Okay.
it.
There
But
you go.
I do
Still.
like the fact that, you don't try to candy coat everything. It's not like, I feel like sometimes you see something and it's like having too much sweet, it's like too many sweeties in your mouth.
Saccharine.
Yeah.
I'd rather that it was, because childhood is hard.
It
like
is hard.
there are things that you encounter that they're not nice, and you encounter people that aren't nice. And I remember J.K. Rowling said the same, right? There's real things that people have to, deal with and get through, and people that they're going to meet. And so pretend, just kind of putting on
Glossing over
yeah,
it.
I agree.
It's not okay.
No.
It's not
and
okay.
Maybe that's why I loved Matilda so much. Because she was this strong little girl that had her own mind, and rather than just sulking in the corner, was like, well, I'm going to take my my destiny in my own hands.
And her parents are terrible.
I mean, they were the worst.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, the
Don't we
character
look bloody good next to them?
Yeah.
next to Mrs. Wormwood.
Oh yeah, we should
Yeah.
have all of our kids read this book.
Could you imagine leaving your
grateful.
4-year-old at home alone? There's fish fingers in the freezer or in the microwave.
I mean, it was the 80s,
was
but
the
still.
80s.
But it's just, I mean, it's just, I think that is, it's actually wonderful, you know, that is the way that it came out.
Definitely.
Agreed.
And apparently Tim Minchin and Dennis Kelly were determined to protect the holy trinity of Roald Dahl's work, which were humor, heart, and darkness.
Oh.
And they were determined to not write a cheesy
Humor,
musical.
heart, and darkness.
Roald Dahl did a lot of writing for a grown-up series that used to be on in the sort of
Really?
late
Oh, I
70s,
didn't know
early
that.
80s. I've got the tune going around in my head, but I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the show. But he did a lot of writing for those, and it was always there was always a plot twist, and they were super dark.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
good.
see if
Maybe
I
tell
can
us
remember.
next week.
I will shout it out halfway through this
That's
when
fine,
it comes
please
to
do.
me.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or at 3 a.m.
Tales of the Unexpected. That was it. Tales of the Unexpected.
I like to date.
Interesting.
It runs on one of the channels that you get through your media box or whatever. So
And
if
it's
you ever
about-
get the chance, it's not always Roald Dahl, but they are really a little bit
Interesting.
weird.
Is it about like people, just
Yeah,
lives?
people, just really a lot of abstract themes, but his writing on that was brilliant.
Fantastic.
But for grown-ups only.
Well, one of the nicest, I think, things that you could experience as a writer was apparently after the show first premiered in Stratford-upon-Avon in 2010, apparently Roald Dahl's widow, Felicity, or Lissy, Liccy, apparently grabbed Tim Minchin's arm and said, "You've really captured Roald Dahl's work here." So,
That's amazing.
and I just think
Yeah.
that's really lovely.
That's amazing.
That must be
Yeah.
that must have been quite the moment.
yeah, and really
To
difficult
know.
to do that.
Yeah, because there's not a massive difference between the book and the stage show. Obviously,
No.
it's condensed,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
the
The themes
they've
are
kept
there.
true to it.
They have.
Absolutely.
And the music is outrageously good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
I
the
love
songs are so funny. And they're just really clever. I like the play on words, and I like that they're,
It's physical comedy as well.
I
like
agree.
that.
but like there's also that bit, that's there for adults as well to find really funny.
Yes.
And I think that that's a really tricky line to kind
navigate.
of toe.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But I'm really excited to go back and see it.
I have never seen it, so I am super excited.
Have
yeah.
you seen the movies or anything?
I've seen the movies. I mean, but I haven't seen the movie that much. The
Okay.
books, love the book.
Love
Yeah.
the book.
So,
And are you girls going to go and see it with the kids?
Yeah.
Try to, yes.
Yeah, we're
think
going to
so,
go
yeah.
on the 13th. You want to come
Are you
with us?
Lucky
Kim?
13.
Of
Friday.
March.
Friday.
it's my birthday.
Oh. You mean that's
might
not
be
how you
doing
want to spend
something.
it?
Happy early birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you very
Yes.
much.
We'll chat though. Maybe we can
Yeah.
find.
so
Yeah.
your hub's birthday is coming up too.
It's been and gone.
That was fast.
He was
And
my
your
gosh,
daughter.
look,
My
and your
goodness, that's a
daughter.
lot of
Yeah.
birthdays all at once.
and shout out to my daughter who turned 21 last week.
21. Oh, to be 21
Child
again.
bride.
Child bride.
Well, hopefully not her.
No, you. You're the
Yeah.
child bride. Remember?
If only. No, we've had this conversation last week already. We all know I wasn't.
I'm still convinced.
Yeah, we're
that
still
you-
convinced that you're a child
I'm
bride.
still convinced.
This paper round face tells me no. But yeah, so.
Well, I love that Tim Minchin took a book from his, youth that obviously struck a chord with him. Is there anything, is there a book from your childhood that stays with you that you revisit or you would love to
Yes.
would you like to reimagine it in a modern day light?
Yep.
Tell me.
So I love Astrid Lindgren's Rona the Robber's Daughter. What a fabulous book.
I've never heard of it.
Okay. I mean, I'm a huge young adult fiction fan. I mean, that's what I write as well. But I reread, and but Rhoda the Robber's Daughter, I'm so excited because my daughter picked it up. It's just awesome. It's just a wonderful story about a girl who's the robber's daughter, and she befriends the robber's son, and there's harpies, and trolls and
my
gnomes,
word.
and it's everything that I love about a book.
That's cool.
That's amazing.
Oh, it is just, it's a dream. I love it. I think they did some kind of anime movie, but I've never seen it because sometimes you just don't want to. It's not. I'm not going to say that it's bad. I don't know.
No,
but
you don't want to mess with what's in your head.
Exactly.
I get that.
Yeah. So I could
get
do
so
that book
angry
forever.
at movies from books.
Yeah, that they don't. You know, if you get it in your head as the movie.
Yes.
Right. So what about you girls?
A book that really stayed with me from my youth would be, I think it was the sequel to The Outsiders.
Oh.
It was amazing. I only ever used to read, to my English teacher's consternation, Sweet Valley High.
Sweet Valley High.
You are in the right
Me too.
They were
I
amazing.
would read them
We all read
standing
them.
in line waiting. If you're a Canadian, you know Swiss Chalet used to be popular back in the day, and you'd have to wait in line with your family for a seat. I just have my book.
Oh, you
Yeah.
could
Be
just
obsessed.
you could thumb through them really quick because it's
Yeah, you
it's
could-
like
quick
you know,
reading.
Chet and
They made me cry. One of the books made me cry. And so I went back to reread it to see if it had the same
Yeah.
effect. It didn't. But I just was obsessed with Sweet Valley High. And one of the girls had to sit next to this girl in maths, didn't know her. And I just said, oh, I read these Sweet Valley High. She goes, I read them too. So we became like really firm friends and we swapped books. But one of the best books I ever read as a teen was the sequel to The Outsiders, which the teacher...
S.E. Hinton? Is that S.E. Hinton?
Oh, I
What was
don't
his
know.
name?
But my English teacher gave it to me to read for, personal reading, and it was amazing.
Really?
Really good. Really
I
good.
love The Outsiders.
The Outsiders was a great film. Maybe it was the book of The Outsiders. Either way, it was fantastic.
what did you love about it?
It was, there was it was about teenagers.
Yeah.
And it was set in a different time. And, I don't know. I just thought it was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And so different to Sweet Valley High, which was very candy-coated. Very candy-coated.
Well done, you, S.E. Hinton. That's correct.
Well done.
I loved
Outrageous.
I loved The Outsiders.
I don't know if
I
I've
love
read
that
The
feeling
Outsiders.
of they really the family, or it's friends. They really loved each other and really looked after each other. They accepted each other for how they were.
Yeah.
And then unfortunately they had this kind of the haves and the have-nots.
Oh, wow.
And they were the have-nots. And they were always like, it just made you feel for the underdog because they really had a shit life.
Yeah.
It was very difficult. Like parents had died or beat up their kids or, and these kids had to go to the same high school with the kids that are like, look at my new convertible
Yeah.
and you're a dirtbag and
It's horrible, isn't it?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I
Actually-
really felt like a lot of empathy for
Yeah,
them.
I might
unfair.
revisit that as a grown-up.
To see how it
Yeah.
sits.
Yeah.
I kind of want to look into this book.
No kidding.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
Maybe
I
we
mean-
should do a book club and everyone read The Outsiders.
We could read like our childhood
We've
books.
talked
Yeah.
about this for a while.
But I like the idea of reading some of the books that we love the most.
Absolutely.
Checking in to
When we
see
were
how
young,
it sits. Yeah.
That's really.
I mean, I loved all the series. Like, I could read a Nancy Drew book.
Oh yeah.
Until the
Oh
cows
yeah.
come
I
home,
still
and it's
have my
I love-
Nancy Drew
Oh my
books.
god, that's amazing!
I loved Hardy
Hardcover.
Boys.
I read
Yes.
every single one. I
Yep.
loved them, and I would just like consume the Sweet Valley Highs, the Babysitter Club, the
Hardy Boys
all
as
the
well.
Boys
the
were
Hardy
brilliant.
Boys.
Yes.
And then I got into like the R.L. Stein.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say about
Yeah.
Goosebumps or Fear Street.
Fear Street. I
love
loved
Fear Street.
Fear
I spent
Street.
all of 6th grade reading Fear Street. Under
Yes, exactly. In the 6th grade. But
and my teacher was like, "Well, she's reading. It's fine."
Yeah.
But like because I read really weirdly kind of books that were probably too old for me. But the one book that really stayed with me and I read multiple times as a child was Little Women.
I love.
Yeah, it's a good
yeah.
book.
I
Yeah,
didn't
that
read
was
it till I was
nice.
older.
That was
Oh,
sweet.
good.
I probably
Yeah.
read it every Christmas for easily my entire kind of junior high and high school.
My kids still love the movie.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
Winona Ryder, the 90s
The
movie.
90s
Yeah.
movie.
Is
She was a
okay.
great
Watch that
Joe
a few
March.
times a year.
Yeah.
She was a
So
great Joe
good.
March.
So good.
I just loved it. I loved the family. I loved the mom. I was raised kind of. My grandfather had 11 sisters, So there was this huge push when I was growing up of, but you're a Driscoll woman. Driscoll women do this. Driscoll women. Driscoll women.
Driscoll women are
Driscoll
strong.
women are strong.
11 sisters.
So I read.
Fertile too.
That's what I'm saying.
So I read Little Women, where the March girls were like this really strong matriarchal family, and I really was like, ooh, you know, maybe this is kind of like what my family was like, and I really got into it, and I just fell in love with the characters, and I would just, it was one of the few books that I could read over and over again. Like I can watch the same movie 100 times.
I can read the
But I
same
could
books
read
over
that
and
book.
over and over.
Yeah.
I do. And I
It's
still
not
read the
something
same
that I
books.
do.
Some people, I feel like there's two very firm teams on it. Some people I know will read the same book over
Yeah.
and over again. Others, like myself, I just can't. Same thing with shows. I don't know why some brains work that way.
Yeah.
Does anyone remember The Giver?
Oh, The Giver.
I loved The Giver.
We had to read
when
The
I was
Giver and
young.
The Hatchet
Oh,
for school.
and my kids love The Giver. Actually, my
Giver's
older,
a
my
great
younger.
I
book.
don't know about it.
Gosh, it was so good. It was like basically a dystopian society where everyone's basically assigned jobs, and this child assigned the job as the giver, so kind of the overseer of the community. And I don't want to give away more than that, but it's really fascinating. So I would have read it
It's
when
a
I was
really
what,
interesting
11.
book.
I think it was like
Yeah.
part of our classroom reading. But it's still they made a movie. The movie wasn't great.
The movie
but the
was not
book
good.
still. I read it with my older daughter just a couple of years ago, and it still holds up. It's
Girls, I feel like the books that we've just discussed are like far more interesting than some of the other books that have been proposed for the book club. So can we like?
Are you saying that my cowboy romance novels were not good enough?
No, they're good enough.
young adult fiction.
No,
This is
they're
where we
fine.
need to-
Yeah.
They're fine. But I feel like some of the other books have been thrown out there. I would rather be reading some of these books that left this impression.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do you remember a few years ago we read Lessons in Chemistry?
Yes.
Yes.
What a
That
great book.
I
I
love.
still have that book.
I love
yes.
that
Still
I
haven't
loved
finished
the
that
book.
book.
The
You
show,
didn't finish
though,
it?
the show was really good. So we watched, and my partner actually just for whatever watched the series. It was a little girly,
finish
but
it.
he was fine with it. But he got so angry at me because every time something would happen, like that's not what happened in the book.
Yeah.
Like over and over and over. And it was actually they did a really great job with the story, but it was just so different.
It was very different
than the book, and it
was
just made me.
very
I need like a young adult fiction book. I need one that's like 100 pages.
Yeah.
I might read that. You know what I mean?
That's a
Sweet Valley High. This is what we all
Nancy
need.
Drew.
Sweet Valley.
Oh, so get this. So just like I think a week ago, we decided, well, my husband decided, let's introduce our daughter to Nancy Drew. Because I've
Fabulous.
raved
Nancy
about it
Drew.
and I have the books and she doesn't seem interested. I think the
But they're so
language,
quick.
the language though is just
It's
Okay.
yeah.
like,
Dated.
what do you call what
Beth.
do they call cars back then? Like jalopy? What's the
Jalopy.
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 It's like, even when I was reading, I was like, what the hell is that?
It's
Like a
jalopy.
beat-up
It's like a
old
beat-up
car.
old car,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay,
A rust
well,
bucket.
If
we didn't
someone says
speak
they're
like that.
driving a jalopy, it's
So
not
I found the language when I read it to be really like antiquated and some bits were just
Clunky.
so weird. I couldn't.
Because it was
and-
written for our parents, essentially.
Yes, yes.
50, 60.
So anyway, we thought, okay, let's introduce her to the TV series, and my husband did not do any background checks first. So we start off the
Where's
TV
this
series,
I'm intrigued.
and there's a young couple, they're teens, kissing, and then all of a sudden the bed starts rocking and the show.
Drew, that is
and I was like,
That is not aligned with the book. That is
Yes,
not
I
aligned
know.
with
That
the
is
book.
most
there
certainly
was
not.
But
no
they were
sex
trying
in Nancy Drew.
they were trying to get an older audience, so it's not.
That's so dirty.
Yeah.
They have
It's a
besmirched
shock.
Nancy
They,
Drew.
they turned Nancy Drew into a
Outlander.
Cowboy ripoff.
Well, to be fair,
there was a headboard, a
That's
rocket.
not okay.
I think she was in uni. Okay, I'm just letting you know. It was like a few years down the road. She
Doesn't
wasn't
matter.
in high
That
school.
didn't happen in Nancy
No.
Drew.
No.
Not even in the ones when she met up with the Hardy Boys and they solved crimes
Oh my
together.
God, nothing like the crossover
Yeah.
series.
That never happened.
Oh my God, Nancy! There
Lies.
was no, like, there's no sex in the champagne room. There was no sex in Nancy Drew.
Not cool.
I have questions.
That is not cool.
That is
No.
Yeah.
no.
You've been listening to the Edinburgh Society of Unapologetically Imperfect Mothers, real-life friends from across the globe who have chosen to call Edinburgh home. Together, we're a haphazard amalgamation of diverse perspectives and life experiences united as we try to navigate the often tumultuous journey through motherland with humor, unwavering support, and lots of fizz. Keep calm and join us on our next podcast. And until then, mum's the word.